I really hate it. Change them and hope for the best. Hi! Happy New Year and welcome back or welcome if you're new here. Today we are continuing with the big project, or we're taking the next step in this big project. And to be more specific, we're making a hoodie dress. If you want to hear all the details on this big project, I will link you the first video of this mini-series in the info box and up in the icon. There you can go and just see what I have to say. The short version is, I saw some fabrics, I wanted to make hoodie dresses and a onesie, and because I'm still very much a beginner in sewing, I decided to start with something easier. And if you not want to get spoiled, you should probably watch that first, because I will probably refer to it sometime. Also, here's my little disclaimer. I have a condition in my left hand. Because of that condition, I struggle more or less with doing stuff with my left hand. And yes, it is better than a few months ago, but most of the time I still need to take extra breaks or just do stuff way slower than you normally could probably do them. And sometimes I just need to find another way to do stuff, which is sometimes easier and sometimes a struggle in itself. But let's continue to what we are doing today. We are at the exciting part. And if you remember my last video, I had two fabrics for the hoodie dresses. One of them is the fox fabric that I have here, and the other one is the fabric with the raccoons that I have also over here. But the big question is, with which of them should we start? I mean, I wanna make both of them, obviously. I'm also already running a little late. My last few weeks, or even before the last video, were a little bit crazy. In between, there were 2 weeks where I couldn't actually do that much with my hand because she was really bad. I need to work with my hand, not against it. So when I need to take breaks, I need to take breaks. So I need to make a decision, because originally there was the plan to make both hoodie dresses in this video. Also, today my hand is like really good. I'm like, I want to do stuff, but I also need to take breaks in between, because if I do too much, it won't end that good. But yeah, those decision is a problem for future me. What I actually need to decide, also my first problem, is which of those fabrics do I want to use first. I'm still deciding. I have an idea, but I'm still deciding. But also, I want to make a few changes. I want to change the basic shape a little bit, because even if I love that my hoodie is oversized, I want something a little bit more practical, because the hoodie is so big that I can't do stuff because my sleeves are always over my hands. And as I said, I love it. It's amazing. It's just not practical. What are we working with? Let's see. Also, I have this fancy notebook specifically for trying to draw stuff that I can't draw. Those are the parts, I think, that we had for the hoodie. I have the cut out part, the pattern, the little pattern we made. More or less, it works as a pattern. So those are the parts for the hoodie. And down here, don't look, I had another idea. We will get to that in a moment. But down here, I kind of have the parts that I think that I need for the hoodie dress, plus some extra things. But let's talk through the changes so you are on the same page. Maybe I can put like a picture somewhere. Let's talk about the changes. First of all, I need the main part to be longer, because it is a hoodie dress. I wanted to make the waist a little bit smaller, just so the waist is a little bit smaller. I wanted to have a little slight flare so I can move properly. The sleeves I want to make a little smaller as well, and I still want to make them a little bit longer so they can cover my hands, but I will make the cuffs a little bit smaller so they only cover my hands if I want them. The hood, I think I will mostly leave the same, and what I want to do is is it interfacing? You iron it on so it's a little bit more stable, because the hoodie that we made is like, it's a little sad. It doesn't hold its shape, the hood of the hoodie, so I want to try to make it a little bit more stable. There are two more important parts that I want to try to include. One of them is just, I want to try if I can put like simple pockets in the sides. We will see if it works or if it doesn't work. I want to put in a little pocket for dog treats, because there are always crumbs in my pockets, and if I'm bending over to pick something up, or if I'm cuddling with one of the dogs, they are always falling out. So I want to put a little lined pocket somewhere, but I want to have the option to take the pocket out. So I just want to make my life a little easier. Now you have an idea what we're doing today. Let's get to changing the pattern, or copy the parts that I don't like, change them and hope for the best. Yeah, that's probably what I will be doing. Okay, that is hopefully the pattern done. We will see how it works out. So before we start the actually sewing of the hoodie dress, I wanna try to work with the fabric, because I never worked with this fabric and I don't know if it is hard to sew with it or if it isn't. I just wanna figure out how it will work, especially with the background of how much do I need to do with my left hand. Do I need to pull the fabric? Do I need to push the fabric? Can I do it with the right hand? Do I need my left hand? You know, all that stuff. And I hope I can figure it out that way. But I actually do not just wanna sew straight lines. I wanna sew something that I kinda saw, but that I'm doing completely different. And I don't know, you may know from Charlie B. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, so sorry if it's wrong, but she made a video a few weeks ago, probably a little longer than a few weeks. She made these cute flower clips. She just made little flowers, put them on clips, and I thought I could take the concept of that and just take one of those little faces and sew a clip like this flower clip was sewn, and then put it on a clip. As I said, I want to do it the same way, just another. I think the raccoon one is a little bigger. I think the foxes are a little smaller. We will see how they work out. But I really want to try it. I probably have some clips somewhere, but they are mostly very old. So I bought a few new ones because I didn't know which one would be best. So originally I wanted small ones, but I couldn't find them except these ones. Then I got a few a little bigger ones. So if you put them next to each other, like they're a little bigger. And then I found those clips. They are not as small as the ladybug ones. They are more like a a straight line and not like the typical clip shape where it's pointy at one end and rounded on the other end. I can try which one I like best. It probably also seems like I totally planned this one because I got the raccoon fabric, but I just didn't want to lift the bigger thing. I'm just being a little bit lazy. But I actually decided with which fabric I want to start, and it will be the raccoon fabric. You can guess in the comments why I'm sewing the raccoon ones first, and let me tell you, you probably won't get it. It's kind of just another part of me being lazy. As you remember, maybe if you have seen the last part, I only have a limited amount of bobbins, and yeah, I don't have an empty one, but I would need the orangey kind of thread for my foxes project. But I have a bobbin with white. I want to use the raccoons, and I know it's probably not the best one because it is white, but at the same time, what's life with a little bit of fun and chaos? I just realized something. We have only seen this side of the fabric, and I don't know if you can see it. It's super cute, but it's like a little washed out. But the other side, look at this difference. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's so much clearer. Oh no. Oh, I'm going to hate this. There will be so much fluffy. It is so cute. Like literally, it is so cute, and it worked so well, and I'm obsessed. I want to make like 1,000 of those, and it's not the main part of the video. What can I say about the fabric? Take a cloud. Yeah, take a cloud and sew a cloud. It's literally, it's like you need to be really careful because the fabric is like so soft, and so it's moving so easy. With the hard time I had with the other fabric, this was so easy. The hard part was the hand sewing because it was really small. So it took me a while and I struggled a little bit with it. What can I do? It's so cute. It's so random. Put a little stuffing in. It probably didn't need it, but I wanted. That's the video. I don't care about the hoodie dress anymore. I don't care. No, we'll continue with the hoodie dress. I will make the foxes one later because if I start doing more of them, I won't stop. Maybe I should make a blanket out of it. Should I just make a blanket out of it? I don't care. Let's just make a blanket out of it. It's so cute. And now, think about it. If I'm wearing the hoodie dress and I'm wearing this clip, So I might have done most of the preparations. I made the pattern a few days ago and I finished cutting everything yesterday. And can I say, I hate this fabric. I really hate it. I mean, I really love it, but I also really hate it. The problem is, it is like super fluffy, but as you can see, or hopefully you can see it, it sheds like a lot, which is quite annoying, and I'm literally covered in white fluff. And the other thing is, it is so slippery. I don't think I've cut the pieces right, because it just slips. Even if you pin it, it doesn't stay. I finished the cutting even with this problem, and hopefully it will work out. I might have made a mistake. There is a chance that my arms are a little too small. I mean, I have a little bit of fabric left. I could just do them again. We will see if this is needed. And also, it seems the fabric doesn't exist anymore. I can't find it on the website where I got it from. But yeah, I hate and love this fabric. I'm like really torn if I'm excited to do the foxes one, because it means I need to cut more of this fabric, which means there will be more fluff. And the fluff is like everywhere in the room. But also, who thought it would be a good idea to use that fabric? Now we are going to the part where I will pin everything and sew everything and, you know, just the normal stuff. And I hope the hard part is the pinning. One thing that I need to do before I get into the sewing is to cut the lining for the dog treat pocket. Hi, this will seem pretty random because I think we are in the middle of the video, technically in the middle of the video, but I kinda made some decisions and kinda had a few little rough weeks, just a tiny bit, and things didn't work out as planned and all that stuff. I was sick in between. Also, there's stuff going on. I had not that much time, and that's where we get to the first point of this little, probably a few minutes long talking thing that I will do. And we start, as I said, with it took me so much longer and I just didn't film some parts. I'm not finished, don't worry, you will still see a big part of the process, but I just needed something to work on, which I wanted to do at this point in time, and relax, and I needed to time it in. I need to do stuff, I need to get stuff done. I was tired, my hand hurt, and you know, the chaos that life can be. And the first week after I started filming and the last clip you saw, I was like, then I won't continue the project until I can film again. Then I was like, that's not good. Because what I wanna do is not force myself or to need to film every second of what I do. If I want to, if I like to, I can. But if I just need a little bit of relaxing and I just wanna do a little bit on whatever project I'm working on, if it's not a project that I wanna time lapse and I should probably film everything, then it's okay if I don't film every step and if I do parts not filming, because what I wanna do is to have a space to just create and have fun and share it with you, but not the kind where I force myself, but the kind where I love to share it with you. That's the main point, or one of the main points. It's not that I'm doing stuff and creating stuff and trying this and trying that and doing this and doing that. It's having fun while probably creating chaos, learning new things. But yeah, I had a few not so fantastic weeks and I just hadn't the mind for filming. I just wanted to do like a little bit sometimes because I couldn't do more with my hand. But yeah, that's I think the most important thing that I wanted to insert before we keep on going. And I have saved a few of those and I want to do them. And that's what I really want to do this year. Start doing this year. I talked about this way too long. I don't know how I will cut it because I don't want to have you watch like 30 minutes of me rambling and bubbling. So maybe you just will have a short, I want to try something, and you will see it in the future. I just could have said that. And the third thing, I'm having a hard time to try and keep like every 2 or every 3 weeks. But especially at the moment, my life is like really unpredictable, especially with my hand, because there is sometimes a week or 5 days where my motion or my pain is that bad, or both is that bad, that I'm just happy that I can somehow get food in a size that I can eat it. The videos will be randomly. And also what I do will not be planned. I had like a list, but I'm at the point where I just want to do stuff. If I wanna make 10 sewing videos in a row, it's not a good idea because of YouTube and algorithms and stuff, and I don't care. I just wanna have fun, and that's the point. I mean, that's literally the point of this channel. I wanna have fun, and I want to give you a space where you can have fun and share, and if I just can bring a little smile on your face, that's amazing. Great job. I mean, I can pat myself on the shoulder because that's literally the goal here. It's having fun and creating just something where you can go to when you have a bad day, or even if you have a good day and just feel like, oh, I could use a little pick-me-up or something. And I don't know if I'm good at that. But hey, that's okay, because that is real life. And what the fuck is I think our point is to the and I don't know how to get them all done to be perfectly clear, but maybe there's a sledgehammer kind of all over the place, I know. How can I build a fun channel thing that does the things that I wanted to do if I'm not looking after what I want to do? Because I want you to look after yourself. I want you to have a relaxing time, like a fun time. Yes, for me, it's also fun to do challenges sometimes. For me, it's also fun to sometimes do hard stuff and to learn new stuff and figure stuff out. That's fun for me. I mean, there will be probably thinks that I'm just annoyed with, but I want to have fun on this channel. I want you to have it's the same thing again and again. I don't need to upload a video every 2 or 3 weeks for that. I don't need to make perfect videos and stress about them, and I'm really stressing about them. And if you have tips or if you hate something about a video or something, you can put it in the comments. Also, if you like something, everything, you can put down everything in the comments. If you're mean, there is a chance I will just delete your comment. I don't want you to be mean, not to me and not to anybody else. To make everything that I just talked about really short. Number one, I'm kind of sorry that it took so long for this video, even if it wasn't possible any other way. Number two, I probably will not film the projects completely because sometimes I just need to do some relaxing things. And number three, the uploading will be even more chaotic than before. There's a chance that you get a video 1 week, the next week, and then you don't see me for the next 6 weeks. Number four, what is most important for me is that you and I can relax and have fun, and I just wanna do what I want to do. So I'm very thankful if you watch it, if you have fun, if you have a relaxing time. Amazing. I love that for you and also for me, because I kind of want to do that. That's what I want to do. So I also love it for me. That doesn't mean if I have the option to monetize it, I won't monetize it, because that doesn't mean I wouldn't do that. Just to clarify. So that's that. And now we get to the fun part. Now I want to show you what I have sewn in start with my little pouch that looks really cute. It doesn't have any velcro at the back. I will probably put it in later if I will use this little pouch, because I made a big change on the main part. Which brings us to the second part, which would be the belly pouch that I first thought I would sew on so I can stick my hands in left and right. Then I decided, oh, actually I think I wanted to make like a real pouch, so I sew around it so you can put your hand in from above. And then I started sewing the main part, and I decided I do not want to do that. Probably I can still change my mind. One thing that I haven't sewn yet are the sleeves, and the sleeves are a little too small, like probably half a centimeter. I'm not sure what to do, and I can't sew the sleeves before I figure that out, because one thing that I learned more or less the hard way, if I make a mistake I can't redo it, or it's really hard to get the stitches out without damaging the fabric. That's the sleeve situation. Let's continue with the hood. I have both sides sewn together. I ironed on some, is it called interfacing? That makes it a little bit stiffer. Another fun thing are the pockets, and I don't know how to do pockets. I completely did not read the memo how to do it. I mean, I have a pocket here. Problem, I don't know how to sew them on the hoodie dress, because I can't really change anything after I've sewn it in, because it will damage the fabric, which is pretty annoying if you have, I don't know, put the pocket in a little too low. You will see it because the other pocket is already in the main part. But it brings us to that fun thing. Yeah, let's say it could look better, or it reminds me of like a hospital gown. Kind of hate that. It doesn't have sleeve and it doesn't have the hood, so maybe it will change. And yes, it's inside out, obviously. I will show you how it looks on me. that's how it looks, and the main part is mostly done. Which means, yes, I did so much off camera, but as I said, it is my little relaxing project and I just wanted to do what little I could do at times. Now I will probably stop filming because I think it's 11 p.m. or something like that. It's after 11 p.m. And part of what's changed is that I need to get up a little earlier. Which is not fun if you are like a night owl, like a person that works best in the night and normally can't sleep before 2 or 3 o'clock, and then you need to get up at latest 6:30 a.m. I don't know who had that idea. No. Ghosts. Okay, I think we have like probably a week later, because I didn't get to sewing after the last clip you saw. And then we tried something with my hand, which took like 5 days to get better again. But at the moment my hand is feeling really good. So let's get to sewing the hood, and maybe we can even get to the sleeves. I kind of love it. I think it's okay. Maybe. We will see. But the hood is finished. I've decided I wanna put a little bit of the fabric that I wanna use for the cuffs in the arm, so it hopefully fits and is a little bit more adjustable. So hopefully it works. Let's try it. I think I made them the wrong shape. I think I should have made them. It's okay. I will do it better next time. But yeah, the only thing that is missing now is to put everything together, and I will probably do that in the next few days. So, I put one of the sleeves in wrong, so I needed to undo it, and it mostly is okay. I have some places where there's a little bit of damage. I don't know how well you can see it on camera. You can see it here a little more, I think. I hope I can just sew it on again and it is not completely destroyed, but I think I have a little bit of wiggle room. Let's see if I can fix it. Sew on the hood, finish the hem. Oh, and the cuffs. I need the cuffs. And then we can see how it fits. Perfectly timed because I finished the sleeve and my thread is empty, but I still need a little more, so okay, so I tried to fix it. I should probably start what is going on. While I was attaching the hood, I found a problem that I created at the beginning because I didn't cut it completely right because it was slippery. So there are places where it just doesn't stay 100% and it opens up. The problem is I tried to fix it with going over it again with the zigzag stitch. Is it called that? I don't know. In some places it kind of worked, in other places it completely did not work. So I decided I will take to hand sewing and sew everything together so it stays. The problem with this was that I kind of overdid it with stuff I needed to do around the house and with my physiotherapy, and I overdid it and I couldn't use my hand for the last 4 or 5 days. Maybe it's even 6 days. So there's another week gone. We are in March and I'm still on the first video of the year, and I will try to start it today, or I will start it now. I don't know how far I get. Hopefully I can finish it tomorrow, because the only thing I have to do after I completely attach the hood is the cuffs, and the cuffs are pretty easy and straightforward to sew with the sewing machine, so I don't think I need to do that much with my left hand. Hopefully. I really want to get this video done, and I really had hoped that I could wear this winter, but it's March. I don't know how often I have the chance to wear it, because while I was pinning and sewing, and this fabric is really warm. It's a really warm fabric, so I don't know if I can wear it that much when it gets warmer. But yeah, I need to fix like this stuff and all, but I can't fix it with a machine, so I will fix it with hand sewing. And as I said, the cuffs are the only other thing that is missing. And then we have a complete hoodie dress, and I'm so excited! We will try to sew the hood on and then we will see how it works out. Let's go! Warte. Wenn ich ihn umdrehe, dann habe ich einen Kraul. Weil bei der umgeklappt ist. Das heißt, wir müssen eigentlich hier ändern. So. Das ist schon richtig. Okay, let's talk about what went well, what didn't went as well, and I don't know what else is on my mind. Number one, I love it. Like literally, I love this hoodie dress. It worked out way better than I expected. Yes, there are a few very improvised things, like, to be real, the whole thing is improvised, but I'm talking about things like this, because the sleeve was a little too small, or the hood that I kinda completely changed how I made, especially when you look at the hoodie that I made before. Also the point that I made it like not too small, but at the bottom hem it's like a little bit tight. For normal movement it's mostly working, but if I need to step over something or step up anything that is a little higher than a step from a stair, it's a little tight, but it's okay, it's no big problem. What I love about it is it's really soft, the sleeves are perfect, they are longer than my arms and hands, but I can keep them at my wrists. The pockets are amazing, even if they are a little bit not correctly sewn in. They're a little low. Is there anything bad about this? Not really. I mean, except it's like really warm. Like really warm. And I need to change out of it again because it's way too warm. But I love it. Oh, I have a bad thing. I want more. But if I want more, I need to sew more, and I will obviously do that because I at least want one out of the fox fabric. But I would love one out of a thinner fabric, different versions. I know what I will be doing probably sometime. It's a little hard to plan these things if you don't know how well you can work. So there's a chance that I can't make any more until the end of the year or next year, or I know I want to make something similar out of the fox's fabric, and at this point you will probably see me make two things out of the fox's fabric. I don't know when, it will be sometime, but I decided for myself I just want to have fun. If I make it when there are 30 degrees outside, 30 degrees Celsius outside, then I will make it then. I kind of hate if I say I just can make it at this and this time. There are obviously some exceptions, but this is not one. And tell me what you think about it. As I said, I kind of love it. It's soft, it's cozy, and it's like I wanna lay me somewhere with a book and read, and that's like everything that I want from this. But yeah, I can't say that much more about it. I like it, I love it. I'm sad that it gets warmer and warmer so I can wear it until it's colder again. And also I wanted to put my hair clip in, but I put it on my bag and I didn't want to get it. So it stays on my bag. But yeah, you can tell me down in the comments what you think about it, and if you would make something like this for yourself. And if you want to see more creative chaos and all that fun stuff, you should subscribe so you don't miss the next video, because I don't think I will get it working with a fixed schedule, even if I try again. So we will see how it works out. But if you subscribe and activate the bell, you will or should be at least notified. And that's that. I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful time. Till then, bye. If you want to see more like chaotic, creative chaos, yes, I doubled the word chaos.